Hello everyone. So welcome to another t-shirt design. Today I'm going to show you guys, there was a request in my Facebook group how to make a style design like this. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this kind of designs. Now for making this kind of designs, as you can see, there is a flag. So this is the Spain flag and a tree that is kind of clipping mask with the flag. So I will show you guys how to do this kind of designs. And for this one we can do it like in two different ways. Like here is the Spanish flag I was downloading from FreePic, because this is a high quality vector file. I don't want to like image trace it, there can be copyright problems. Or you can see here are some tree options you can download from FreePic also. Or I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own version of it. So for this I was searching like tree PNG and I found this one. This is a really good PNG image, like the transparent background. So I'm going to take this one. Now this is the original image, like a PNG image. So if we take this and if we make a design out of this, that is not copyrighted. So this is a original tree PNG image. Now I'm going to make it silhouettes. So for that I'm using a software called paint.net. You have to download this from any website, like its own website. This is free to use and you can really use it. Now you can use Photoshop of course, but Photoshop will make the background black like this. You will need to do some extra work, but this paint.net is really easy to work like these designs. So for this, I first of all I need to make a background. So for that I can use this paint bucket tool. If I fill it like this, it is going to make the background white. Or I can do like I can take another layer here, and this layer I am going to fill it with white. So this is fine. Now if I drag this layer down, as you can see, the transparency is gone. So it is a complete white background file. And now if I select on this layer, this tree layer, I'm pressing shift M, sorry, control M will merge these two layer. So I know I will get some questions like what is the software name. So it is paint.net. Please do a Google search, you will find it for free. And you will need some extension for this software. You will find that in my best t-shirt designs group, links in the description. So once you have done this far, like making a background, you have to go to this effect and then go to this multi threshold option. So when multi threshold is on, you will get it like this. I'm going to make the threshold level up. So as you can see, I can keep the details of the tree if I want, like this. Or I just need a flat color design. So I will make it kind of bigger like this, so that every details is invisible inside the tree. And that is what I want here. So let's keep it something like this. Click OK. Now this is a complete black color design. For this area you can do it like take a brush tool, like the brush tool of paint.net. Okay, so make sure the foreground color is white, now sorry, black. Now you can paint it like this, or you can do this in Illustrator after tracing the image. So this is my original image right now. Make sure that it is high resolution. So it is 2000 by 1000 pixel, that is good enough. So let's press Ctrl A to select it all, Ctrl C to copy, that is fine. So now I am in Illustrator. So if I paste it here, Ctrl V, you see this is how my image is going to look like. So I'm going to make it image trace and then silhouettes. So this is from an image and it is going to look like this. Let's expand it. Now this is just an image from online, so I'm making another version of it, so there will be no copyright. So as you can see, this was the original image. Sorry for that. Yeah, this is the original image and I'm making a silhouettes of that, so it is not copyrighted, don't worry about that. And for this style designs I will need some roots of the trees. So for that I was searching like root PNG. You will find the tons of different tree roots like this. You can really take any one. Okay, so no, do not take any copyrighted image, like this is from Etsy, so you should not take that one. So searching for like some PNG site images. So this is dlpng.com. this part is good, I can take this, but we are going to make it a complete different design. With this I'm going to make it a part of my design, so there will be no copyright. Now I'm going to make the same multi-threshold option here. Okay, so I need to turn that tree layer off, or I can simply select this one, Ctrl C to copy. Now if I paste it here in Illustrator, I can trace it again to make it a complete black color design. So like this, maybe I will turn down the threshold a bit, kind of this. Yeah, that's fine. Click OK. So this is going to be the roots of my trees. Like this I want to place it like exactly in the center position, but sometimes it doesn't look like center, so I need to do it manually, kind of this. And I think that is fine. So there is a hard cut here and I don't want it, but I took that image because they place some text inside this area, so we can do the same. Now for that I am going to take my pen tool here. Make sure you have a stroke, no fill. So let's take a 10-point stroke in black. So if I draw, like click here, and then if I click here I am going to get a stroke like this. Now I'm selecting this one, I'll make it kind of this option here. Then I'll make it maybe a bit bigger in size, just because I don't want to make those areas invisible, sorry, visible, this part of the tree. Now as you can see, it is matching with the curve of my tree, not the curve of my tree, it is matching with the position of my tree. So this is how you can make it a vector image like this, and then you can put your text inside here. And of course I'm going to show you guys this option here, how to create this flag clipping mask, but I'm not going to make that image. I'm going to make another design here, so that's why I'm keeping a copy here. I will work with this one later. So let's show you how to create these styles. Now they are using the Spanish flag option here. So for that flag option, we can simply, like I am taking this option here. This is the flag image. This is the Spanish flag. I take this from free pick, and because this is a complete vector illustration, so no quality compromising here. That's why I took this one. So I'm selecting this one, copy, and then paste it here. Okay, that is too much bigger, I think. Okay, so this is my flag here. Now they are making it like this yellow part really bigger, and then this part they are keeping it red because they want to keep the flag vibe. As you can see, there is red on top, then yellow in the middle, then red in the bottom. So that is what they are keep making here. So I'm selecting this to a stroke. As their stroke, I'm going to expand them so it becomes fill. That is fine. So for this two part I want to make it this red, because that is the going to be the part of my, okay, as you can see guys, it should be three parted design. So top will be red, then here will be the yellow part, then also here will be the red. So I am going to take a line here, and then I am going to draw a line, then I am going to keep a copy, like bring a copy here, kind of this position. So if I select this two line, there is no fill, no stroke. Watch it carefully. There is no fill, no stroke. If I align them like this, and then if I press shift and select my this tree vector. So this two line and the tree is now selected. If I click on this divide option of my pathfinder tool, I can divide them. So once it is divided, it becomes a group. So as you can see, here is the one part, here is second part, here is third part. So I am just going to do it one by one. So this top part I want to keep it red, this bottom middle part I want to keep it yellow, this part I am going to keep it red again, and this part also in this color. So as you can see, this is the Spanish flag color is already made. And if I bring this group here, this one, then Ctrl C to copy. Now I want to place it kind of, okay, where did that placed, Ctrl V to paste it. Sorry, sometime it doesn't work. So I am selecting this one, Ctrl C to copy. Now if I press it here, Ctrl V, it is going to paste it here. So let's make it bigger so that the details can be visible like this. That is fine, I think that much is good. So this is the way they make this design here. Now as you can see, here are some parts that was separate from the tree. I should have make them unite first, but I can fix it, no problem. So whatever color is inside here, I am going to make it this color. So that is going to make this area feel, but I don't care. Maybe that is good. Okay, I can delete that, but let's keep it. So the less details in the design, it is going to print well, because these small parts can be problem for printing. I don't want that. So guys, as you can see, this is how you can make that design. And if I make it a complete, like select everything here inside this design area, make them a group, that is fine. Now you can simply put your text here, Spanish grown with Moroccan roots. Here is a star, something like of, maybe of Morocco, I don't really know, sorry for that. You can put that there. So this is how you can make a really simple, really complex design very simply. So this is just to show you, and now I am going to make my design. I am just going to keep it here. If you need this vector, whoever posted in my group, I don't remember your name, brother, you can inbox me, I will give you this AI file. So this is going to be my design. Let's keep it. Now I'm going to expand it, because I don't want any kind of strokes here. So the mistake I made there, there is some small parts in the design, like you can see this part. Okay, this is the just now grouped. This is a small part, this is a small part. I don't want that. So I want to make sure that this two is separate and this part is one single design. So for that, sorry, I'm selecting the tree, everything here. I'm going to make it unite, or I can make it merge. Here is the option here on Pathfinder, merge, that is fine. Then this tree here, I can make it unite, those are already grouped. And these two I am going to keep it as it is right now. And here I am going to make a different style design. So I'm going to bring in some images here, like this two foil image you can see. Those are also from Freepik. So this is called gold foil, this is called silver foil. So this is I am going to make it a, I have many tutorials on glitters designs, you can watch them. So I'm going to keep it here like this, and then I'm going to keep a copy here. But these two both should be on back, so I'm pressing Ctrl X and Ctrl B to cut, paste in back, just like this. Now as you can see, this is a complete one shape, and then the image in the background. If I press shift and click on the image just to select them all, I can okay, before that I want to make sure that this works correctly. So I am selecting this one, and then the my image, if I right click and make clipping mask, it is going to show me this warning, click on this yes. So this is how it is looking right now, because it is like it is not working. Okay, so it is not working because this is a combination of some small little shapes. So I need to make it a complete one single shape. And for that I need to select this one, this tree here, and then go to object, compound path, and then make. So compound path makes it a complete one single shape. You can say it is invisible right now, but I can fill in some color for that, that is fine. And this is the areas that is looking like that, and I'm okay with that, no problem. Or you can simply click here to select these small parts, like whatever inside this area. Okay guys, so sorry for that, I made a mistake here. I can simply select this one, Ctrl X to cut. Now whatever is here, I can select them and delete and press Ctrl F. So that will bring my those little areas here. Or I can now simply erase this part that is showing here, but I want to keep it a complete one single one single shape, because I want to make it look like a complete single looking tree. So that is fine. Okay, let's do it again so that you can understand it well. So here is the main tree shape. Here as you can see, there are some small little details and I want to keep them. So I'm selecting them, this one. Then I'm going to make it a object compound path, and then make, and it is going to look like this. I'm not going to fix this area, like I filled it with red color. If I do that, that will fill these small little details, and that is okay. So this is how my tree is looking right now. If I press shift and select my this glitter or foil, right click, make clipping mask. So it is going to work like this. Now as you can see, this area is not working, so that's fine. Let's keep it like this for now. And here I'm going to select the roots, go to object, then compound path, make, and then select the tree, sorry, the glitter, and then make clipping mask. So it is going to work like that. That is fine. Now for these two lines here, I'm going to make it a, I'm going to keep a copy here. So this one should be like in the behind. So I'm pressing Ctrl B. If I select these two lines, I can make sure that they are center aligned. And then I'm going to go to object, compound path, and make. Now if I select this image and these two selected, right click. Okay, so it is lagging a bit because these images are, it is already showing me a warning because these images are too much bigger in size, they are high resolution images, so that is fine. Now this is how my design is looking right now. I'm going to make it a group here. That is fine, no problem. I want to add some text of my with my design, kind of. I'm adding a rectangle here, sorry, a ellipse here, but there is no fill. That is fine. I'm going to align them center wise. And then if I select this ellipse here, I'm going to take my type on path tool, and then if I click here on this bottom anchor point, and then I'm going to add some text here, that is rooted in. So Ctrl C to copy, and then Ctrl V to paste. Now if I make it bigger, kind of, then I'm going to click on this center icon, and that is going to centerize my text. And now for this one, I'm going to take a very bolder looking font. This is Enamela. That is really cool font and really bold. So this is how I'm going to, maybe I will increase the space between the text, kind of that. That is fine. Now I'm going to again select another text here. So I'm going to use my this creased text here, rooted in creased. That is what I wanted to make this design. Now that is fine. Let's keep it as it is for now. And for this one here, I'm going to place it like this, and as it is a text, if I select the image and then shift click on this text, I can select the text. I'm going to make a clipping mask, and this is going to work because these images, like making clipping mask with text, is really easy, no problem at all. So that is fine. Now this crease name, I'm going to keep it here, but there are some empty space here, as you can see. Now for that, I'm going to press Ctrl Shift P for bringing the this one here, this gold foil again. And now for this one, I'm going to place it here, Ctrl X, Ctrl B to paste it back. Now I'm going to, sorry guys, Ctrl X, Ctrl B, and now I'm going to select my this crease text, right click, make clipping mask. So this is how it is going to look right now. If I take a rectangle here, kind of this, Ctrl X, Ctrl B, so I am going to place it like this. So this is how my design is going to look like. But to be honest, I don't like this part here, so let's remove that. And then this crease text, I'm going to release the clipping mask because I want to put everything here. Rooted increased, I'm going to remove the space between my text, and then I'm going to, this part I want to make it yellow, sorry, the silver. So I can simply click on this linked file, then relink, and then if I click here, it is going to make that, it is going to relink that silver image that I have here, like the golden one with the silver. Now it is the text, so if I select them both, right click, make clipping mask, it is going to work like this. So as they are a group, I can simply select them like this. So if I double click here, I can simply bring this one a bit downwards like this, and then this one I'm going to double click so that I can select one by one. I don't know where it is going to look good. Yeah, that position is good. Then I can bring it down just to increase the space between the text. So this is just some random designs I wanted to make. Now of course here I will get another questions, that is, what if we use some images in design, is this a problem for printing? Just don't worry about the printing process, because I am going to use some print on demand companies like this spring Redbubble. So if I upload it on their website, they are going to print it just as it is, no problem. If you are going to print this manually, then you can find some problem, but I am not going to do that. I am going to choose some print on demand companies, and they will like make it perfectly. So this, and these images are really high resolution image, like some premium images, so this is not really any problem. You can simply work like this. Of course it is not going to look like, it is not going to look very glossy or shiny like this, as you can see here in the screen. When it will be printed on kind of fabrics cloth, it will be a little difference, but that is not something you should worry about. This is really a cool design. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you learned something new from today's video. If if you are learning something new from my channel, please do subscribe, and of course comment whatever you want to know. If you have any design request like this, you can simply put a comment, or you can simply do a post in our Facebook group, and I will try to do that design or explain the process. So that's it for today's video, guys. Have a great time. Thank you everyone. Thank you for supporting me.